Yeah, how's that going for you with this whole pandemic and the coronavirus?
Well, first off, I hope you're safe and sane, family, everybody. We're safe and sane here. So far, so good. For me, I've taken this whole attitude to get in the best mental and physical conditioning and shape that I can. I've lost like over 20 pounds, not that I
Wow.
needed to, and got my six pack back. I mean, I'm out there training every day, and I'm just getting ready for when the doors open up to get out and be stronger and more powerful than ever. But strangely enough, as much as my heart goes out to everybody who's not working or suffering because of this, whether it's they get sick or prosperity wise, all the above that can happen, it's been actually one of the busiest periods of my life business wise.
Wow.
There's a lot of things going on. UFC came back into focus. And, it's kind of a Twilight Zone existence when you really look at it. We're writing history as we go along, but we've got to embrace it and make the best out of it, the
Yeah.
best we can. And that's what I'm trying to do. And the business that we're creating here and going along is just going to explode even bigger once we come out of this. But I'm sorry to say it might not be for 6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
We're really in some deep stuff here.
Yeah, I want to definitely get into some of that stuff you're working on right now. Have you heard about this new thing with the hydroxychloroquine and zinc and Zithromax? And do you think that might be an option to end this thing sooner? Or how do you see this thing playing out? Do we have to wait for the vaccine and the cure and all that?
Well, everybody's in a mad dash and a mad rush,
Right.
for a couple reasons. Obviously, to benefit and help everybody that's suffering or going to suffer. B, money.
Yeah, of course.
C, re-election. All this kind of stuff.
There's a lot.
So I was just watching the president talk about it, and there's all this controversy going back and forth, and some statements being made are misleading, tweets being deleted because of misleading information. The usual everyday what is happening in our White House today type activity. But Zithromax, we know, is it helps with I want to say viral infections, or it's an antibiotic. It's a very common used antibiotic.
Yep.
And the other item. And I think from what I just heard on the TV, that what it can do is it can help reduce some of the symptoms when you do get it, but it's not going to prevent you from getting it. Okay. And
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that everybody should concentrate on is, if you're compromised in some way. I mean, I'm 63. Okay. So I'm in that age group, but I'm probably in better shape than most 30-year-olds, both inside and out, the way I take care of myself. At least I think I am. I can't hide the fact that I'm 63.
You are. Yeah, for sure you are, man.
Yeah, the joint. The routine, Mike. We get up in the morning. It's like North Dallas 40. What's going to hurt today? That kind of thing. But it's about having a healthy immune system. It's about being healthy and doing the best you can. So God forbid you do get this, you can fight it. And people say it's over 60 and people are compromised. But if you look on TV every day, I mean, my friend had a 44-year-old fireman, peak condition, Mike, ninja warrior condition, caught COVID and died last week.
Really?
No one, died within 3 days.
That's the first case I've heard of like a healthy person dying like that.
Oh, you hear about this all the time. So it's very important that everybody treat this with a very positive attitude and not be part of the problem, but be part of the solution. And that means wearing a mask and washing your hands and doing everything you have to do until further notice. It's just the way it has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be a Democrat and a Republican and play that crappy game, which is doing nothing but making everybody piss at each other's fans, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, just look at the reality of it. It's all right out there. False news, real news or not. Why are ICU beds jammed up in Florida? Why?
Yeah.
I mean, why now? It's because of the COVID,
Yeah.
right? And other things happening too. The facts are out there. So without going too deep into it, you got to take a serious attitude towards this and walk around thinking you're infected, so you're not affecting other people, and everybody you talk to is infected, which means you need to wear a mask and wash your hands and take care.
Absolutely.
That's it.